I'm live with Chris from MyAnimeFig.com. We're on the floor of C2E2. It's the final day. How's it been for you?
It's been great, man. It's been great. We've been busy. We've been selling. We've been getting rid of stuff on the table, which is always good. And as always, we love to be in Chicago. You guys have great food here, so that's always a plus.
Awesome. So you got tagged in to do a pretty awesome project for a local elementary school. How did that come about?
Oh, man. AC Perry, they contacted me. A lot of people know me as a video game guy over there back home in Florida. And they asked me if I could make a video game room to help the kids, to encourage them towards getting better grades and stuff like that and working together with each other. And I didn't expect it. This is the first time someone's ever asked me to do something like that. But I don't think that they expected so much from me. And I know I didn't want to let them down, so I wanted to do more for them. And that's it. It ended up coming together. And as the ideas kept flowing and coming in, I kept adding more and more and more to the room. You guys helped. It was a community project from everybody. And with everyone throwing in, we were able to give them such a great, crazy game room. So many systems, TVs. It was great.
What was the reception like when those kids ran in there the first time?
Man. Listen, I've been on stages. I've been to rap concerts. I've been to WrestleMania. The reception those kids gave me there felt better than anything I've ever experienced, man. I felt like a superstar on that auditorium stage in the lunchroom, man. It was crazy.
That's awesome. So what did you have to do to get it up to speed? Did you have to paint? Did you have to clear stuff out? What was that? What was all of that like?
Listen, so that room looked like an earthquake wreck, full of school materials. I had to clear out that whole room, paint it, and then visualize what I was going to put where, how I wanted the room to look. So it was just basically like starting from a blank canvas and then going from there. So it was a lot of work. It was most of the work was just clearing the room out and getting it ready for the games. And then the second biggest part, and I would say the hardest part, was visualizing and starting from scratch, from nothing. You know?
Any particular games or comics that those kids immediately gravitated to?
Man, the cool thing is that this is mostly Black and Latino school.
Okay.
So because of that, I wanted them to see heroes that represented them also that they could relate to. Of course, everyone loves Spider-Man. We all love Superman. We all love Batman. We all love Wonder Woman. But I also wanted to throw some Miles in there. I wanted to throw in some Black Panther. You know, I wanted to throw in a bunch of other characters. We have some Luke Cage in there. We have, what's the girl's name from Miss Marvel? I forgot. Name slips right now, but I wanted to make sure that they were represented and that they saw superheroes that looked like them. So they gravitated towards that. We had a bunch of cool stuff in there. And then the games, man. I have an Xbox One in there. We just put a Switch in there, which I promised them. I didn't have it at the beginning. But we threw a Switch in there and those kids are all over that Switch, man. But yeah, I gave them 7 TVs, 7 systems. The funny thing is that we have 2 Nintendo Wii's in there, and that to them is considered old school, which I guess now Nintendo Wii's almost 20 years old, which makes me feel super old.
That hurts me.
yeah, it does hurt. But it's crazy. They don't know how to work a Nintendo Wii. Like, it's hard for them, you know? Like, even putting the CD in, they put it in the wrong way. So, they're going to go and they're going to learn. I wanted to throw in some video game history in there, and I wanted to throw in some of the modern stuff too.
That's so awesome. And hey, if people want to keep up with you, keep up with the game room, or they want to buy some of this awesome stuff on the table and can't make it to McCormick Place or anywhere else you do on this road trip, where can they find you? Where can they find these figures?
So you can always go on Instagram. You can go at @no_continues. So at no continues, that's me. Whenever you guys want to see anything about the figures or updates, you can go on animefig.com. I also post a lot on my Instagram all the time. So you can always go on there. And then, that's it. Follow me on Instagram. I'll always update you guys with what con I'm going to be at, what booth we're going to be at all the time. And make sure you go on animefig.com, all right?
All those links are going to be below. Chris, thank you. Have a great last day. Have a great rest of the road trip. We'll catch up with you soon.